Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Andrew of Complete Street Performance, and we are prepping for my 2020 C8 Corvette. And what are we doing to prep? We are prepping the garage, because what else will we be doing? So what I want to do before we begin the video is I want to tell you guys that you should like and subscribe to this channel. Definitely hit that subscribe button below and hit the bell for notifications. That way you get to see all the fun C8 and Camaro and all the other stuff that we do here, because we do quite a bit. So if you're a subscriber, you're probably asking, Andrew, where's your pre-production C8? Well, I have good news and bad news about the C8 ordering process here. So the good news, forget it. I'm going to start with the bad news. The bad news, because you guys are really wondering, is that this pre-production C8s, all of them, all like 300 or so of them that could possibly ship, are not shipping until after the start of production orders have shipped. So the first like month and change. We're expecting that the C8 pre-production, and this is from an inside source, we're expecting that the C8 is, the pre-production is going to ship somewhere like 2 to 3 weeks from now. So that's really shitty news. Like, and I was actually very heartbroken to hear all that. But then the good news, so I do have good news here, is that my production version, the orange one that I ordered, was born today. That's right. As of a couple hours ago, my orange one was born. It is the last four of the VIN are 2101, and they're above that today. So that's really awesome. This is the one that I actually want. It's got the mag ride and the lift. So that's really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to that. And the good news with this, to go even further, is that the good news with this is that, to go even further here, they are going to try to have all the cars, all the production cars, shipped out. Yes, that's right, shipped out before by the weekend. That's nuts. So there's this amazing chance that my production version will be a week behind everybody else's that got an early order. Now, the people that got the early orders, like Street Speed 717 and like TJ Hunt, they ended up buying their own VINs. So that's like just one of those things that, like, hey, it just, you know, that's, you've spent an extra $5,000 to be first, and congratulations, you are. And I'm actually very happy for you guys. I'm also happy that, like, a week later, I didn't spend $5,000 and I should be getting mine as well. So that's really exciting. Yeah, I cannot wait to be ripping around with each other. We got lots of mods planned, and but before we do any of that, before we get modifications, we have to mod the garage. So this video is about modding my garage, because we soup everything up at Complete Street Performance, and we're going to start with doing the floors, painting the walls because they're just like bland, and getting some extra lighting in there because it's got this really, really ridiculously dim bulb. So I hope you guys enjoy this as we prep the garage for the C8, and we expect to see it really, really soon. So here's that one single light that then doesn't really get light over here very well. And what I want to do is I want to get some better lighting on both sides so I can actually see my cars. I ended up grabbing actually a 12-pack of these guys. I'm using some for my shop, but I figured I'd take 4 home and see if, you know, there's room for 4. I'm thinking that 2 will probably do it, but we'll see if we can get a little bit more in here. These guys, they're pretty bright, and we're going to try to figure out where to mount them, and then how to activate them. I think I figured out the activation. I went to Home Depot and picked up this little guy. It is basically an extension, except it also has an outlet on it. That way you can have your really unpowerful light there, but then connect something else to it whenever you want. And I'm hoping that this works. It was like $2.50, so really easy. And then the lights, I'm not sure how much they were, but I think it was a 12-pack for 140 bucks. So that's really awesome. Hopefully they work, because that's cheap. I grabbed the neighbor's ladder.
maybe with or without asking them. Not sure. The garage door was opened and they might have just stole it. Okay, so we will be able to reach the light. Now what I'm thinking here is, now I want to get into a stud, and there's going to be one probably along this line. That line right there. Somewhere right here. And that's where I kind of want to mount one to be in the center-ish of the garage. I think I'm just going to do one straight so it gets light on both sides where it never got light before. Then we'll decide if we need to expand and get something over on the sides. Also want to make sure that this works as well before we make anything permanent, because it would really suck if nothing worked. Okay, she's plugged in and it is bright. That's going to be much better than that. Okay, so I've installed that little $2.50 doohickey in there. I've connected my light. Let's see if it works. Woo! Switch, and it works. We're going to be in business. Okay, since I don't know where it is, I'm going to use this stud scanner to find a stud. Oh, back to reality. Okay, so I want to be right in there. These holes were because I didn't use the stud finder to begin with, but we got one in, and we're going to get another one in about 46 inches downward. It's hard to video this, but I measured it, and it comes out to be right in here, 46 inches, which was the what we measured on the lights. Nope, we're definitely not in it. What the hell? That's like the right area. That's definitely not working. Uh-oh. Okay, try two. I think we got it this time. Okay, I think I want to aim it that way, because these are gonna be hanging to the sides. Okay, let's hang our light and see what happens. Okay, they're crimped, and I also added the chain. And let's hang it up and plug it in and see if it works. That is a dramatic improvement. For comparison, check this out. This is what it looked like before. Way, way different. So that is an incredible difference. I'm actually really happy with just one. I mean, I was planning to put a whole slew of them in here, but I think one is gonna do it. So now we got some lighting. I'm going to load up the trailer. I brought the trailer home. My neighbors probably think I'm a scumbag, especially because I moved some stuff out here. And we're going to load the trailer up so we can actually get to painting. Okay, so the extra flooring came in. I've moved everything to the center or out into my trailer. And now we're going to begin by painting these walls because, well, it's needed because it would suck to have a really nice floor and then like just this.
So I'm going to head to Walmart now and get some paint and maybe a spray gun. I kind of want to spray this. So we had a little accident at Walmart. There was just a slight accident. Yeah, so I got some of the stuff, but I didn't get any more paint because I had that little accident that you guys just saw. So I just left Lowe's. I was preparing to paint the garage, and I wanted to, since I'm going to spray it instead of do the roller paint, I wanted to, besides get paint, I wanted to get a face mask. Well, thanks to the coronavirus, none available.
So not too bad, but like you can see, I didn't do, very good. I didn't get the top, well enough. I mean, the wall itself looks, fine, as good as the walls actually were. But yeah, I did not accomplish a lot in the limited time. Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
You ready to go? Okay, let's go.
Why nothing there?
Because we're painting the walls
Why?
to make it look nice.
But why no hangers there?
Okay, let's go to school. So painting seems to be going pretty well. I'm kind of happy with how things are coming out. You can see that instead of the bare walls, which are kind of over there on the top side and stuff, it's getting done. I had to, I'm short, so I had to get this step stool and then put some of the boxes of the flooring, which I'll reveal the flooring in a little bit here. Come on, let's see this thing.
Why are you recording me? Oh. Looks good. Oh, stay in there. Looks good. You better open that garage door though before you pass out. It's pretty stinky.
I know. Well, I was thinking of getting the window fan and aiming it out.
You should at least open the window.
Yeah. That way, yeah, I was going to maybe crack the bottom, but I don't want to get, like, leaves to blow up under the wall and then be upset that you told me to do that.
No. Looks good.
Oh, we're getting there. Okay, look at that. We made it. We got everything painted minus the ceiling. We weren't planning to do the ceiling. I even did the little, the structural bars there. And yeah, let's vent this thing out and maybe do some breathing. Okay, so got the garage done. At least paint it to where I want it to be. Whew! I feel like my hair is either from the wife or painting. I'm not sure which one. But the painting is done. And now next step is flooring. I have to move some things. I'm kind of beat, but yeah, we'll keep on plugging and chugging, and maybe I'll have her done by the night. I was planning to epoxy the floor, but instead we decided that we're going to try these guys out. What is in here? Let's find out. And in the box we have floor stuff. It looks like diamond plate, but it's not really diamond plate. And I got it in 2 different colors. So I can lay this down. Even park cars on it, which should look pretty nice. And here is a lighter color. I think this is the alloy color, and this is like graphite or something. I'll just put it next to each other so you can see. So that's kind of what they look next to each other. We're gonna kind of put this out a little bit. I'm gonna kind of map it out. I think I'm gonna checker this. It actually kind of looks pretty nice. Like, it is plastic, so when you walk on it, you hear that. But, honestly, I think it's going to make the garage look pretty nice, and it is kind of grippy because of the diamond plate-ish looking things. So, yeah, I think we can handle this. What do you think of it?
I mean, I don't really love it, but...
What? It's like the best ever.
Shouldn't you, clean the floor before you put it down?
Well, this doesn't need the floor cleaned because it's going to go over it and cover the entire thing. I mean, I'm sweeping it, but...
Should have did the floors before we moved in.
Yeah, probably.
I thought you were supposed to get everything out, and it looks like now you're half-assing it.
So I think I need to move this over a little bit so it lines better up with the garage door. Kind of like 1 square over, so I'll do this trim piece in black and the rest of it in black. But I think it's going to look pretty cool. It's tough to see because I didn't get enough to show you from the back side. But we're going to order some more now that we've gotten our test, and I like the checkered look. And we'll see how it all turns out. Hopefully good. Well, guys, I got some bad news. Well, not bad news, but I think it looks pretty good. I just ran out of the border. I ran out of black. I underestimated or miscalculated, rather, how many black tiles I'd need to complete the job. And I'm going to show you where I'm at, and that's going to be the end of the video. You guys will see the actual floor when I actually bring in the C8, which hopefully is any day now. Okay, and the big reveal. I think it's going to look pretty good. It's a little dusty because of all the painting and the dust that's been on the ground, but this is going to be pretty cool. I'm going to park a car on it now, and we're going to see how it looks. You're just going to have to imagine a complete border and then, border down the center for me and the wife's car. And with a car on it, with the Camaro, where there's going to be a black border on that side you can see, and more here, I think it's going to look pretty nice. It's got just enough space that we have our own parking spots. And I think that's going to work out really good for having the wife park in her own damn spot. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. And keep you posted as things develop here. And we'll see you on the next one. Adios.